Today is day one of learning the splits. To be honest, I really just don't feel like doing stretching today, which I know is a really bad start, but this is kind of like my attitude all the time to stretching. I do a little bit at the beginning of like my dance classes, but I'm definitely not consistent with it. And I do some at home sometimes when I feel like it, which isn't very often. So I want to actually make this like a solid routine and do it every day. So I'm going to start off with a pretty basic, not do too much today so I don't feel like overwhelmed about the fact that I have to spend like an hour stretching every day. If not, I know I'm definitely not going to stick to it. And also we're going to test and see what my current level is. So I'm really curious to see it. So let's get started with some stretches. Right, I'm just going to start off with like pretty basic ones. I don't actually know what any of these stretches are called, but they feel effective. This one is the one that really like I feel so much here. And then another stretch. This one I enjoy. I don't find it that painful. I think this is called the pigeon, which I was doing it with the babies the other day and they're like, this doesn't look like a pigeon. Or I say babies, but they're not babies, my siblings. And they're like, this doesn't look like a pigeon. And I don't really get how it's like a pigeon either, to be honest. And I am also gonna be working on my middle splits flexibility, but that's not really something I'm aiming to achieve. I feel like the middle splits is harder than the side splits. I don't know, but I feel like the flexibility probably does go a bit hand in hand. So I'm gonna be practicing my straddle and stuff as well during this challenge. So I just did a little bit over 10 minutes of stretching. I just did lots of like random stretches that felt good from like, I got inspo from like my dance classes and stuff. Anyways, so now I'm a little bit warmed up. We are gonna do the ultimate test, see where I'm currently at to begin with. And I do have this yoga block to help track. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get down to it though, to be honest. Anyways, we're gonna try really hard because I think the main way to get the splits is actually just trying to do them. Like people say, if you do the splits every day, then you'll get it. And I don't. So let's see, is the myth true? If you do the splits every day, will you eventually get it? We're gonna test, guys. Right, so I'm gonna try on this leg first. I can't remember which one is like my more flexible leg. And I also, what I need to work on is actually making sure that my back leg is also straight. So I'm like almost, it feels like I'm almost on the yoga block, but I'm obviously like twisting to the side. So I need to make sure I'm like, you know what I need to get. Obviously, if you're like me and you definitely aren't flat on the floor yet, it's much easier if you have something to hold on to. So I'm gonna try with my parallettes. Let's see how low I can get, how close I can get to the block. Oh, okay, so I need to get it. Yeah, so I'm not quite touching the block yet, if you guys could see, and my back leg isn't straight either. Right, let's try it with the other leg now. To be honest, it kind of feels like my legs are pretty similar. I don't know, guys, what do you think? I'm not that far away from the block like this, but that is a lot. That is a lot to work on. So let's see, but it's nice that we've got a good way to document it. We're gonna track it using the block. So it's now day 4. I am feeling so incredibly sore today. Like I'm definitely feeling the after effects of all of the stretching I've been doing, but I just did my warm up. I'm so sore. I do not feel like doing this today, but this is the whole point of the challenge, that I'm gonna force myself to stretch even on days when I don't feel like it. Let's see what today's attempt is gonna be like. I don't think I can even get down to this thing today. Well, I'm not on that leg anyways. I can't remember which one's my good leg. I keep forgetting. Oof. Okay, I'm touching it with my thigh. Oh my gosh. Ouch. I need to actually work on trying to hold it for longer, don't I, guys? Day 6, so yesterday I did my stretching after the gym and I did kind of notice that I was feeling more flexible. I like to do some stretches using weights. Like I put it on my back and I use it for my Japana, and then I also use it for the pose where you've got like straight legs and trying to touch your toes, because I'm trying to like work on my overall like flexibility of my legs and
whole body. I also do some like back stretches and stuff. Anyway, so I was just like messing around, doing some handstands on my wall, and I think I have heard that like doing stretches for splits using the wall is really effective, and I just think I found the most like painful thing ever, guys. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I have no idea what the name of this move is. It's just trying to do the splits against the wall like this, and oh my gosh, like if I try and get my feet flat, like that is such an intense stretch on, like, yeah, it's just really, really painful and burning. Yeah, that's what I'm doing against the wall. I love to listen to music when I do my stretching. Like, I have to listen to music, and I just put like a timer on my phone so I can like make sure and just like try and do loads of different stretches during that time. But yeah, I have to listen to music for stretching because I'm still not enjoying it. Like, I don't dislike it, like I'm enjoying it more, but it's still like, with other exercise, I look forward to it. I enjoy it while I'm doing like, you know, resistance training and stuff. Cardio, not so much. It depends on the type of cardio. Like dance and kickboxing I enjoy because it's like skill-based, so I'm like focusing on what I'm doing rather than like thinking about the fact that I'm actually exercising. Something like running can be kind of like clearing for the head. I feel like stretching is kind of like on the same enjoyment for me as running. Like I can enjoy it because it's like satisfying, you know, you're doing something good, and also like you're clearing your head, and it can be like sort of relaxing. But it is also kind of like you're having to, you know, use mental stamina to force yourself to do it because it's painful. Today I'm mixing it up a little bit. I'm doing my stretches at the beach with my little sister. Hi! So yeah, that's why I'm doing my stretches with Sienna. She's gonna give me some tips for the splits because she is a gymnast and she's amazing at the splits. Like, I can't believe that she learned to do it. And that's kind of like part of my inspo, the fact that Sienna learned to do it, when you were like 10? And you never could do it before.
No, I think I was 11.
11, yeah.
Yeah, 11.
Obviously, you know, 20 is kind of considerably, you know, it seems a bit more daunting learning to do the splits at 20 in comparison to 11, but still, like, I feel like most people, when I think of the splits, I imagine that like you had to do it from the moment like you were a little kid, and I didn't do that, and neither did Sienna. So
yeah, because I
give me some tips, Sienna. Wait, should we just see, like, do you want to just watch how I'm currently doing my splits?
Yes.
I haven't tried the splits yet, but I just did a warm-up.
Okay, good. Now the skirt kind of
Yeah.
messes it up a little bit.
The thing is, I'm struggling with to keep my leg
not
going
not
to the
twist
side.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with that as well. Like
You had a tip.
once I'm in the split, I have to like adjust it, and there's a way to adjust it. It's not only about your back leg turning; it's also about your hips. They can like move, and you want them to be like square, like this, and then your legs are just going out, rather than like,
Okay.
like, I don't know, like weirdly.
Yeah, that's kind of what's
so
happening to me.
There's a trick to do that. I learned this at gymnastics. So you put that hand over, then you kind of pull with this
Oh, wow.
one. You pull in with this one. You pull in, and then it kind of squares your hips,
Yeah.
make them like neat. And then
Nice.
also that knee, try and tuck it under as much as you
Yeah.
When she walks.
Amazing. Right, I'll do
Okay.
the other leg because I haven't done this one. Yeah. So
I can't tell which one's better. I think maybe the other one.
So I put this hand there.
Yes, and then the other hand behind. No, behind your bum. Yeah, like that.
I can't do that.
I
can't
sit up a bit more.
I'm kind of falling.
Oh, maybe maybe it only works when you're really like flat.
Yeah. But it's a good tip. I'll slowly work towards it, but I don't think I can quite do it yet. I'll try on this leg.
Cake's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like look,
I can't
your
reach the
hips are
floor.
completely facing me.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be. They should be facing the same direction as that front leg, because that's kind of what happens.
Do it on the towel.
Yes. Right, yeah, the back leg is good. From what I can see, it looks straight. So now you just gotta push in from here.
Yeah, well, I am.
And maybe you want a little bit of help pushing down?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Sienna's gonna do some forcible stretching on me.
Yeah, this is what my gymnastics coach does, and it hurts. Like some girls, especially the younger ones, they'll like cry. I won't do it too bad, but like I'm just letting you know, I go through a lot worse than what I'm gonna do. So you just push on the hips, and then.
That looks hard.
Right. I can tell you can go a bit more. 1, 2, 3. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. And then, no. Hands up.
We're not done yet.
I think you like hold on like that, and then you just sink down, and I might put a little bit of force. And now you can't, your hands can't stop. Now your legs have no choice but to slide down into your splitties. Okay, there you are.
Great. That was great. Thanks, Sienna.
Was that as bad as doing it with weights?
Yeah, it's kind of, I can't really do the splits with weights. I more do it on my Japana and stuff like that. But yeah,
So
it was bad.
Okay, good. Because if you were going to say that's not as bad, then I would have got you to do it again and pushed you even harder. So that was a good answer.
We the children of light, and we will never let up, never giving up fighting. We didn't make it through the night, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's now day 14 of the challenge. I have kind of lost count, so I apologize for that. But who else thinks that I need to push myself more? Like, I am really proud of how much I have progressed. By the way, I dyed my eyebrows today, so like, I look crazy. I feel like I have progressed. Like, I'm noticing just like overall, I'm way more flexible, but I'm still, you know, got like a good way. Like when I'm warmed up, I've still got like, I can get down onto this. So before I was like here, but like if I'm not warmed up, I'm still kind of like at here, but if I'm warmed up, I can get down onto here. But that's still like, I don't know measurements, but like 2 or 3 inches. So like I've still got a lot of progress, guys, and I really like want to just, you know, progress faster. So I really got to push myself. And what's really funny is because I do have dance a few times a week. And so on the days I have dance, like we do stretch during a dance class. Like I'm now going to be going to one, but I've just done my stretches before because I'm doing like extra ones because I just really want to make sure that I'm like properly fully stretching every day. And I think I'm going to be doing even more stretches every day from now. And like I'm going to ask Sienna to like try and stretch me like every day if I can. So let's see how I do. Also, I've been doing my stretches in front of the red light. I've got like a bit of like into more of a routine now, and I'm actually looking forward to it, like especially after the gym workout. Like I do my stretches at the gym and it just feels so nice. It's like another part of my workout routine, and it's actually, I'm really enjoying it now. You know how I said I didn't like stretching before? I still find it hard, but I'm definitely enjoying it more. I think also because now I'm like noticing progression, like I'm getting excited about it. So let's see what I can do today. I'm a bit scared. I am feeling sore still, like. All right, let's start it easy. Okay, so I can get onto this. See if I can push myself more. Almost. Oh my gosh, right. I think that's a balloon. Day 15, so I just went to the gym and I noticed a massive improvement. So I just came back and I got Sienna again. They still can't see me. Right, we need to be quiet because everyone's asleep. But I just want her to push me down and see if I can get it. I mean, I don't know if that's, oh yeah. Oh, I'm a little bit scared.
Do that with gymnastics coach.
Ready? Mass. Oh, ow, that really hurts. That really hurts.
Did I do it too much?
No. Should we do it again? Come on. Really?
We're gonna get you
So close. I'm so close.
Oh, I feel like you're not as close as you were when you did it with a weight.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think you need to be pushing on my front leg. Do you know what I mean?
Try and lean forward and
Maybe we need
front.
to do the...
Yeah, that's good.
I think maybe
But
that
also
one.
a way what I do to try and stretch more, I'll be in the splits and then I'll try and like hug and push. I know you
Yeah, I do
obviously
do
can't
that.
push yourself.
Ow. Okay, I think that's enough for today.
Baby, can't you turn up blind eye? Let it slide, let it slide. Look the other way this one time. Let it slide, let it slide. I'm entitled to some fun while
It is now day 21. I have gone to dance today, so obviously part of dance is going stretching. Like doing stretches is part of, not going stretching, doing stretches is part of my dance, like in the warm up, but obviously I'm not like stretching for splits. But the thing is, like, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm just like so sore all the time, it's kind of almost like a hindrance. So I'm wondering if maybe I should like not stretch the splits today. Like I still stretched as part of dance, but I haven't stretched the splits. And obviously like if I do it now, I will do a bit of a warm up, like I'll do some warm up stretches. but I still won't be like properly, you know, like I've done loads of exercise warmed up, because that is when I'm the most flexible and I get the closest is on the days when I stretch at the gym. So I think I might just rest today, not try and do the splits, because I want to let myself rest. And then I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, because I'm going to the gym tomorrow, and then maybe that will actually help. I don't know. Like with normal like muscle training, I know like giving yourself a rest helps. So I don't know if with stretching, giving yourself a rest helps or not. But I'm very, very sore, and I just kind of want to give my legs a little bit of a break. I am actually going to skip it today. I have done stretching, so it actually feels kind of like naughty, like bad. Like I shouldn't be skipping it. But I know I'm still like, one day isn't gonna make that much difference, but I'm just very tired and I don't want to stretch today. So that's how day 21's going. I am feeling super motivated, but I'm kind of wondering like how many more days is it gonna get until I'm like, you know, like that. Sorry for the sound effect. I'm just, I feel like I'm so close yet so far. Do you know what I mean? Day 23 of trying to learn the splits. I feel like I have made significant progress, but I'm just not quite there. Like yesterday at the gym, I did do well, but I still have quite a way to go. And I think I'm gonna have another sort of like rest day. I have dance again. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the stretches that I do at dance and let myself have another rest day. I go to the gym again tomorrow. So hopefully I can really push myself. It's legs day as well. So like maybe my legs muscles are going to be really warmed up, and I think if I try and push myself today, it's actually going to be a hindrance for tomorrow, because I am starting to feel a little bit less sore today, which I'm happy about. So then hopefully if I keep this like feeling tomorrow, I don't know, I feel like when I'm really, really sore, I actually don't feel like I can stretch as much, whereas when I feel like how I feel right now, which isn't super sore, I feel like I could probably stretch quite a bit. So I'm just going to save it for tomorrow, so then I'm not sore tomorrow, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm still stretching every day. I'm just not going to force myself to really push myself every single day, because I don't know if that's actually hindering me. But maybe this is the wrong thing to do, I don't know. Well, you guys, this is kind of like part of the challenge, and I am feeling like kind of annoyed with myself that I just want to force myself to do it. Like I just want to, you know, push myself. I'm trying to do this sort of like on speed dial, but this is something where you're kind of, you know, like slowly let your body go into it. And especially for someone who has like never done the splits before, has never like done stretching before until now, like I feel like my progress is pretty good. However, I have heard stories of people learning the splits in like 2 weeks before, but maybe they're people who already could do the splits previously, or just were more flexible in the beginning than what I was. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this challenge, and like if it's giving you any inspiration, you're coming along with me on this journey of learning the splits. Like these things take time, and sometimes there can be regressions before progression. So it's okay to feel like disappointed, but just remember, like I'm trying to remind myself that how I feel now, like I'm disappointed, that's gonna make it that much more satisfying when I actually stick to it and eventually do get it.
No one gonna fight for you. Nothing else that I can do. You make me feel so dead.
Guys, so I just came back from the gym. I think today's like 28 or something. I need to check my calendar. But I've been kind of feeling a bit like, I'm not improving, you know, I have been improving, because then I look back, I feel like I'm not. And then I look back at my clips, I like the first one, and then I'm making like also like some short form. So like I'm making like a reels or something, you know, I'm gonna post it to all my Instagram, TikTok and stuff. Anyway, so like I was editing that earlier, and I was like, I have actually noticed like every time I do it, there is actually a slight improvement. Anyways, so I can't believe it. Like it wasn't, obviously, it was terrible form, but it was the splits. Like as in, if we're gonna count the splits being like my front leg on the ground, which is what I was trying to go, like that has been my aim for this challenge. Obviously I am gonna keep working on my splits and trying to get it perfect, you know, getting my, you know, my pelvis down. But my main goal was just actually being able to like get onto the floor. I did it, I'm so excited. I feel like I want to go see if Sienna's awake and like get her reaction. I know what this can be. Watch this video, press play. I know it's not perfect, but like, that was my goal, to get the front leg down.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm gonna pause it.
And I know I didn't hold it for long, but I did like stick it.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
You
As
did
a
it.
gymnast, do you count that as the splits?
Yeah. I would say that is the split.
Like, obviously, I've got a lot of work to do, but it's only been 28 days, I'm pretty sure.
I'd say it's a split if the thigh is down. The front thigh
Yeah.
has to be down. Because before it was like slightly up like that much, but now it's actually on the floor. So that's a split.
28 days, guys, of stretching almost every day. Like the last few days, I haven't been stretching as much, and I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stretch like when I'm actually like warmed up once I go to the gym. So
Maybe the rest
I
would
did
actually
it.
help a bit as well.
yeah, I think so. I did it, guys. 28 days. It's now been over 1 month since I started this challenge, and let's see the progress that I've made. I'm so excited about the fact that like I can basically do the splits now. Well, we'll see if I can do it today. I haven't stretched in a couple days, so let's see. But I just did a workout, so I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why. Attempt 1. Sometimes it takes a few attempts. I'm gonna try maybe just holding it on the block. I left this at the gym and then I got it today in Lost and Found. I was so excited when I saw that this was at Lost and Found because I was so disappointed when it wasn't there. So I think using the yoga block is still gonna help me because obviously at this point I get hurt, but I can hold it for a bit. So this is good for me to be able to like hold, stretch and work on getting good form. Really close, guys, like so close. The only thing is I think we do have a dumbbell at home, I'm not sure.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm so close, aren't I, guys? Like, what is your opinion? How far do you think I'm away, Sienna?
Really, really close.
Like, it's basically that.
Yeah, you
I
basically
think
got
when
it
I
already.
did it the other day, I was like leaning forward, so I'm trying to do it with like better form today.
Yeah.
Because my form was quite bad. Let's try one more time. So I think that's probably all I've got in with me today.
That was really good.
Oh my gosh, guys, I am honestly so happy with the progress that I made. I can't believe it's only taken me a month and like how much I've improved. And I felt like I improved pretty like quickly throughout the whole challenge as well. Like I was making good progress every day. So if you guys needed some inspo or like some motivation to start stretching, honestly do it, guys, because I've always told myself that I wanted to do the splits, but I never stuck at it. I would just like stretch once and then give up. So now I definitely feel like I've got into a routine of it. I've made the habit every time I do a workout, which is like 3 times a week usually, I stretch and afterwards, and it feels really good. And I'm so excited about the progress I made. And give me another month, guys, and I will be like, you know, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.